Okay, I'm checking out an abandoned property just west of the Twin Cities area. I've been to this house before, and I was recently contacted by somebody that I used to work with that had some additional information about the place, and so he got permission to come back and check it out, and so that's what we're doing right now. It's too bad because it's really a decent house, great brick exterior, but the surrounding area has basically become just a dump ground for all kinds of stuff. But evidently there are plans to have the property torn down. The lady that owns it was formerly owned by her husband, and she lives somewhere like in Virginia or someplace like that. Here's part of the front porch that was attached there that is no longer attached. I took a brief walking tour of this a little bit earlier. The floors are a little sketchy. When I looked around here too, I didn't see anything that would be like an actual bathroom, but I assumed since they had electricity they probably had indoor plumbing also, but maybe that was in a little different room. So that was the kitchen area. If you look out through here, the floor is a little soft there, but this is kind of an exterior porch which is falling down. I assume this was a living room. There was a heating duct there. Floor is a little bit warped in here too. This was some kind of living room or something too. It's got some great patina on the walls and stuff in here. And floor is a little dipped there, so I'm walking quickly. Then this looks like another bigger living room with a door that goes outside. It's funny because this property is, and there's two fairly major roads right outside, and it's still, people don't seem to pay much attention to it. So I'm going to go upstairs. I checked it out earlier and the stairs seem to be okay. There's a poem from someone from October 4th, 2010. Just saying, let's pretend kind of like the place was still inhabited. So this is the upstairs. Oddly enough, there too, there's kind of a collection of shoes laying around the property. There's some outside and some inside. So that, I believe, was an old bed. It looks like most of the ceiling in that area is kind of falling down and falling down up here, and you can actually see you can see down into the main floor. But the mortar that's actually holding the bricks together is pretty sandy at this point, so you can actually go and move these. Like, you can pull a brick out. So I don't think this would be a building, although it's really cool and very historic. I don't think it'd be something that'd actually be worth saving, I don't think. So the floor in here doesn't look great either, but this would, it was a big house for its time. I'm trying to make sure I'm walking on the actual studs here rather than so then that just kind of bends around the corner into another little room, and then a heater up here, and look out the window. So okay, I'm gonna stop. I think I've exhausted all the possibilities of the interior of the house. I'll walk down the stairs real quick and see if there is hopefully the floor won't cave in on me. This one I'm surprised there's not as many barn swallows in this, but here if you look up into the ceiling you can see all the way up to the area where I just was. So it's a little bit sketchy, but there are a couple other buildings on the property that are also just filled with junk. There's a couple more of these shoes that are laying around here. Not sure where they came from, but there's a couple of old, like a barn-like shed or a workshop down here in the grass, and there's really nothing in it. So I think this house has been used as a party spot for quite a few years. So basically anything that was worth anything to anybody was probably taken the clothesline, and not sure what that was. But, well, maybe that was part of a back porch or something, I'm not sure. But too bad, it's really a cool old house, and it's basically just been left to rot out here, and it's going to be torn down soon. So that's it. Bye.